overall, how was spring camp been going? You guys were off for a little bit, and now you're back.
It feels
first couple days back.
Yeah, it feels really good to be back. Like Lanning said, we didn't have the juice coming back the first day that he thought we would. Today, I think we really brought the juice back. We had guys cracking around and flying to the ball. Defense had a great day. Offense had some good shots too. So it was a lot better coming back today than it was Monday.
Just talked to Braden Swinson. He said that this new defense can hopefully optimize some players and kind of bring them. Do you find the same way? Do you find that like this defense kind of suits you a little bit better than it has in the past, or?
I mean, it's hard to tell. How it's gonna. It's a really good defense. Obviously, they did great things at Georgia, where Coach Lanning was, Alabama, Jacksonville, all those places that the coaches were at previously. So I mean, we know where it's coming from is a really good place, and I mean, just the way guys are able to, not think as much and fly around. I think it's going to be really good.
So this is a revisit Jackson, but just obviously we were talking to you last, and it was preparing to play in the bowl game. Was it COVID?
Yep.
How did you find out, and how mentally? I'm guessing that's probably as much. Because given the way the year went, where you looked like you're out, you finally come back, you're playing well, and you're looking forward to that opportunity. How'd you find out? How'd that go down?
I started getting really sick. Had to go to the doctor. Ended up having COVID and pneumonia and all kinds of stuff. So I was pretty sick, and it hurt. Especially coming back. That was going to be my fourth game, I want to say. Coming back from that injury as quick as I could. I was really looking forward to that game. So it hurt, but it hurt mostly not being there with the guys and being able to celebrate what we did earn. So yeah.
When did you feel back to normal? How long did that take?
It didn't take very long. Once I, got over the cough and all that kind of stuff, I felt good and got the weight back within a couple weeks, and now I feel 100% best I felt.
In learning this defense, how would you describe the differences? Because the money in the MAC positions compared to the middle and weak side?
It's a little bit different. When we switch over from nickel to base. But we got guys interchanging and playing money MAC, guys playing both, and we're doing a really good job picking up everything right now.
Can you give us the Cliff Notes? What's the differences? Or 30,000 feet view, what's the difference between the two positions?
I would say one is maybe a little bit bigger guy. One's more of a blitzing guy. One's more of a run stopper. One guy's going to play man a little bit more, but yeah.
Kind of what we're used to from like in a
Yeah, exactly. It's not much different.
What about watching the national championship game? Obviously, Georgia's linebackers were a force in that game. What was your perspective on watching that game, watching those guys, and then knowing you were going to be playing under that coach and in that system?
I think just for everybody, it's really exciting knowing that it's a guy that can, one, develop players, but he also a very good recruiter for bringing in new guys. So I think it's really exciting to see how they exceeded and what's to come for us.
Jackson, the linebackers is a group that most guys are returning. How has that kind of helped as you transition to a new defense and welcome in some new guys with Devin Harrison?
Yeah, I'd say it helps a lot. We got a bunch of guys that know what college football is like, know how to learn, know how to pick up, know how to take notes and everything, watch film. And so I think it's helped a lot with the newcomers coming in. We've been able to get with them, teach them, because we're getting a lot thrown on us right now. And so I think it's a lot better for the coach as well, because we're able to be kind of a secondary coach to them.
So Stephen McGee transitioned from running back to wide receiver. Can you just speak to the experience he gives the linebackers group? Such a versatile player, such a shifty player. Playing inside, outside. Can you speak to the experience that gives the linebackers?
He's a shifty dude. So he brings a different. He's not the power back that sometimes we get used to when we had CJ and all those guys. But he's really good. And he gives us a really good look.
Sorry if you've been asked this, but just talk about Tosh and his game, and also Dan Lanning, and what you think of those guys so far.
It's amazing. It's probably the best you can get from around the country, and it's exciting to play in for sure.
So for you specifically, is Lanning your positional coach?
No, Jake Long's our positional coach, helping out. LaPoy helps us out, and then Lanning will come in and help us out. So it's a team effort getting us ready and being able to quarterback the defense and everything from there.
So what's kind of had you excited about this particular system?
I just think how fast it plays. Just watching the national championship, you see guys flying around. You see the linebackers getting unleashed, blitzing, covering backs, doing all sorts of stuff. So I think the speed and power that it brings is really exciting.
constitutes a successful spring camp for you and the linebackers?
I would say, just like a fall camp, just being ready to play a game, being able to throw as much adversity at us during practice, so when we get to a game, it's much easier than practice. Lanning always says that practice should be harder than a game. So I think that's something that they're trying to throw at us, working the red zone, working all that, is make it hard here, so when we get into a game, we've done it 100 times, right?
Can you compare this year's spring camp to like last year's? Like any differences you've seen? Anything that surprised you?
I wouldn't say there's very many differences. Just like it was last year, we got to learn new stuff. We had to learn new stuff last year. So just getting all that ready and getting the guys ready, getting injured guys back, getting freshmen in, kind of the same stuff going on.